Welcome back to another episode of Nightmares and News, where we pride ourselves on bringing you spooky updates on all things horror and the latest in horror news. Make sure to follow us so you never miss an update from the Horror Burrito, because today we talk The Deep Dark. Miners awaken a Lovecraftian monster in this Descent-esque creature feature. The Descent's subterranean claustrophobia meets Lovecraftian cosmic horror in the trailer for The Deep Dark. Written and directed by Mathieu Turi, the French creature feature will be awakened on video on demand in the USA and the UK on March 24th via Ford Digital Media. Set in 1950s France, a team of miners are forced to escort a professor underground in the name of research, but when a landslide prevents them from going back up, they discover a crypt from another time, unknowingly waking a bloodthirsty creature. The Deep Dark hit the festival circuit in 2023, playing the likes of Fantastic Fest, Scream Fest, Toronto After Dark, and Fright Fest. Are you planning on watching this film? Necrosis Full Consciousness, announced for PC and consoles coming later this year. After releasing their first-person horror adventure Necrosis on Steam last April, Dragonist Games and publisher P-Cube have announced Necrosis Full Consciousness, a complete experience that's due to launch later this year on the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and PC via Steam. In addition, the PlayStation 5 version will also be available as a physical edition that includes a bonus game in the recently announced The Shore Enhanced Edition. Full Consciousness is described as players beginning as consciousness, trapped within an emaciated, decaying vessel devoid of memories. You'll explore grotesque environments cursed with eternal deterioration to unravel fragments of the truth and learn why you have awakened. Eventually, your journey descends into the darker realms of the subconscious as you become the guiding hand that navigates its shadowy depths while piercing through echoes of the past. The original Necrosis drew upon the works of Zdzisław Beksinski, which takes place billions of years after the universe met its demise. You awaken in a realm where death reigns supreme, but even death may die. The eponymous Necrosis, the curse that plagues the world, inflicts decay upon everything it touches. Amidst a landscape crafted with the meticulous care, dread and decay permeate every corner. The characters of this world, infected by the cursed, embody the every essence of decay. Are you planning on picking this up for your collection? We're looking at it for the PS5. Pinocchio Unstrung poster adds a killer puppet to the Pooeyverse. The deadly puppet has no strings to hold him. Back on the poster for Pinocchio Unstrung. The British slasher is the fifth installment in the Twisted Childhood universe, following Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, and its sequel, Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare, and Bambi the Reckoning. The horror retelling of Carlo Collodi's classic adventure tale is written and directed by Rhys Frake Waterfield, known for his work on Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, who produces alongside Scott Jeffrey via their Jagged Edge Productions. Richard Blake, known for his work in Barbarian, stars as Geppetto, with horror icon Robert Englund as the voice of Jiminy Cricket. Pinocchio will be voiced by Jude Evan Lloyd and brought to life via practical animation, created by Emmy winner Todd Masters, known for his work on Tales from the Crypt and Slither. Pinocchio Unstrung is coming this year from ITN Distribution. Stay tuned for the trailer and release details. The Pooeyverse will continue with Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 3, entering production in April, and the crossover film Pooeyverse Monsters Assemble is slated to be shot later this summer. Frankenhooker comes to life on 4K UHD in April from Synapse Films. Frankenhooker will be released on 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray April 7th exclusively from Synapse Films, limited to 5,000 copies, and it will cost $49.95. The 1990 horror comedy is directed by Frank Henenlotter, known for his work on Basket Case and Brain Damage, from a script he co-wrote with Robert Martin, who worked on Basket Case 3, and has been newly restored in 4K from the uncut original 35mm Vault series with Dolby Vision and a newly remastered 5.1 surround sound mix. The original 2.0 audio mix is also included. New 4K Dolby Vision 2160p. It's a pretty limited print and it comes with a couple of interesting features. Do you plan on picking one up for your collection? $50 is a lot, but it is one of 5,000. Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Lollipop Chainsaw Repop launches on May 28th. Well, that didn't take long after announcing the delay of Nintendo Switch 2's edition of Lollipop Chainsaw Repop earlier this week. Dragami Games has announced that Switch 2 fans will be able to grab it on May 28th. On top of that, the free DLC costume, the Burlesque Bunny, which was scheduled to be released on the previous March 26th release date to coincide with the game's launch on Switch 2, will be shifted to the new date as well. Speaking of costumes, PC, PlayStation, and Xbox owners of Lollipop Chainsaw Repop will be getting a Die Hard Patriot costume next month. Obviously, Switch and Switch 2 owners will be getting the costume after the game's launch on the later platform. Originally released back in 2024, Lollipop Chainsaw Repop is the remastered version of the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 cult classic. San Romero High School has been overrun by zombies, and it's up to cheerleader Juliet to save the day. But Juliet isn't just any high school cheerleader. As part of a legendary family of zombie hunters, she's more than equipped to fight the hordes of the undead. Using her acrobatic cheerleading skills, zombie slaying expertise, and a seriously powerful chainsaw, she'll face down an army of living dead and evil forces behind them. Lollipop Chainsaw Repop is currently available for the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, Nintendo Switch, and PC via Steam, as well as the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Do you have a copy of this? Do you plan on picking it up for the Switch too? Zyrina launches Child's Play 2 and Bride of Chucky scents in world's first VHS perfume whore bottles. In the wake of their awesome line of retro-style air freshener trading cards based on all your favorite horror movies, award-winning fragrance house Zyrina is back with another brand new product. The company has conjured up scents inspired by horror movies for the last few years now, and their latest release is by far the coolest thing they've ever done. Zyrina's horror movie-inspired scents have always been housed in clamshell-style VHS packaging, but their latest release takes the retro aesthetic to an entirely different level. The VHS bottle design debuts with 2 officially licensed fragrances from Child's Play 2 and Bride of Chucky, notably marketing the first official scents inspired by the Chucky franchise. Designed by founder and creative director Kevin Wells, the bottles faithfully recreate classic VHS cassette tapes with striking detail, finished in matte black, and the design features a transparent reel window that reveals the fragrance inside. Each bottle includes a sticker kit with authentic half-scale video store decals, real overlays, and a cap wrap such as blood and simple drips, allowing collectors to personalize their bottles. Zyrina has also whipped up chase bottles, randomly inserted limited edition variants inspired by the movies that you won't know you've received until you've cracked open the clamshell. Do you plan on picking up one of these for your collections? Are you chasing one of the variants? Either way, it's a really cool idea. And that's all the news I have for you today, my lovely fiends. Stay spooky, keep those claws sharp, and consume more souls of the living. I've been your host, Bumps of the Night, and I just want you to know we appreciate your viewership. And if you want to help out the channel, click some of those buttons, like, comment, share, subscribe, all fantastic things for the page. And if you found us here, you can find us on other platforms as well. Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, you name it, we're making content there. As always, thank you for watching, and we'll scare you in the next one.